Yeah, I think he just got super friend-zoned. Super vamp friend-zoned. Whoops. Ooh, 550 XP. Nice. Present yourself at the Ascalon Club. Okay, so I think we can probably do some side stuff now. Hey, where'd that Co guy go? Has anyone seen him around? No? Okay. Strider Omega with the 12 months. Dark Agent and Gungrave, thank you. Soul Ghost. Oh, about Facebook earlier. Yep, pretty much. That's how most things work these days. Yeah. Brian Gabe, thank you for that, buddy. Brian Dev with the 9 months. T for Det with the new sub. Snacks a lot. And Memento with the 2 and 21 months. Foo Fun with the $50 tip. Thank you for that, man. And glad you've been enjoying PoE on the YouTubes. Thanks, buddy. And NFL Zero with the 3 months. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you, thank you.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
I guess we're not going this way.
I cannot enter.
So we got to go around through Whitechapel. CZ James says, it's kind of a shame you will not be covering Devolver Digital. They were great last year. Yeah, well, the problem with the Devolver Digital, well, it's not a problem at all. But the Devolver Digital conference is mostly for entertainment. There's not really any news of any importance that is announced at those. So, yeah, I'm actually going back to the hospital real quick because I want to check on the vendors and see if we can buy upgrades to our weapons. But yeah, the Devolver Digital conference is really, it's fun, don't get me wrong, and it's going to be a great watch, and I recommend you guys watch it. But there's not really any game news there. So it's not really something we cover for E3. I mean, let's be blunt. Devolver Digital throws that stuff just to bring more eyes to it, and the crazier they are, the more people will pay attention to them. So, it's not for, it's not just, yeah, y'all know what's going on. It's just marketing stuff. Who is Devolver Digital? Devolver Digital is an indie dev. They develop, or they publish a lot of indie games, and they're known for just being like the weird, crazy uncle of game development. Basically, they pick really weird games to publish. They're all about crazy and out there and unique, and stuff like that. They're a solid company. Sometimes they're a little over the top for my tastes. But, it's good that they're around, that's for sure. And they really help a lot of indie devs, so, yeah. It's good stuff. I think it'd be faster if we just go this way. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, yeah, no, there's lots of great games under Devolver Digital. They've published many, many great games. And they have many great games coming out, too. Then they have games like Genital Jousting, which they published essentially just to get a rise out of people. So, it's stuff like that.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yeah, a literal rise out of people. Well said. All right, see what he has.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Aha! Good handle part. Yoink. We'll take that.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself.
Awesome, awesome. We need 3 more and we can upgrade this weapon. There's 2 more stores here? 1 more store here. What is this? There's new dialogue available with Dr. Swansea. Let's check with him before we go too. Is there anyone here that needs... Mortimer needs fatigue again. We can do that real quick while we're here. Also, I think we're gonna... Well, let's go ahead and talk to Dr. Swansea while we're here, too. He's kind of a bro. Aesop says, I'm sorry, Co, but if you can't see the art of genitals jousting each other, I don't know what to say. Hey, dude, more power to you if that's your thing. You go get him, Tiger. You go get him. Already have fatigue. Okay, cool. Have I played Legacy of Kain series? I've played it, but I've never streamed it. And when they announce a new Legacy of Kain at E3 this year, we'll have to play through the franchise again. I really wish they did that. Oh god, I wish they would do that. That'd be so cool. That would be so cool.
It's locked, all right.
The door is locked. Wait, what? Oh. Here? Oh, I have to be outside. Shit. Go, 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 go.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Okay, that just got kind of weird. Hold on now.
I'm all right.
Good evening, Doctor.
Don't waste your time with me.
Goodbye, Mrs. Ghost.
Hold on. Before anything.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid.
You are not a burden, sir.
And you have my...
There we go. Okay, good. Let's ask
I
her
have to
first.
go now.
Don't waste your time with me.
Oh, yoink.
Good evening, Doc.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear
It's a
the legal
crime?
consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Wait. Let me get this straight. If you try to commit suicide and you fail, it's a crime and you go to jail. Hey, sorry you messed up killing yourself. We're gonna throw you in a room and punish those you love. Because I'm sure that's what you need right now to brighten up your day. Damn. They were cold back then. Woo. Oh, man, I tell you. That was a messed up world back then.
Goodbye, Mrs.
It still is a rule? Well, it's a messed up world now, apparently. That's still a thing? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Good evening,
Wow.
Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How do like... Wow. Well, I was gonna kill myself, but it's illegal, so...
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
That was the idea?
It's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case.
Weird.
Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the premise is that if so... Oh, okay, okay. So some people in chat are making this a little bit more relatable here. So the idea was that if you tried to kill yourself, it was illegal, but you don't go to jail. You just get committed to a hospital to get better. So it's not like... That's weird when you say it's illegal, because that makes it sound like a crime, which I guess it sort of is. But it's not like they would... Yeah, okay. Okay. I was going to say, that seemed a little bit weird. But thank you. That's okay. That makes a lot more sense. So they're forcing treatment upon them because obviously they need it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Great. I did not understand that at first at all. Cool. So that makes a lot more sense.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My
That
one
woman made
and
it sound
only
like it
concern
was
is your
like
health.
terrible
I
for her or
guess
something.
I should thank you then.
Yeah. Anyway. That being said, good time to mention R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain. And even though we sometimes joke, suicide is a very serious issue. Thank you for that. And just keep in mind, there's always somebody that wants to talk to you. Always. We said that yesterday, and we're going to say it again, too. What happened? Yesterday, a very, very talented person named Anthony Bourdain, who was he's just a really cool host, and he committed suicide yesterday at 61 years old, which is really unfortunate. But it just goes to show you, by the way, Anthony Bourdain arguably had a dream job. He had lots of money. He was respected for what he does. And it just goes to show you, man, sometimes it doesn't matter how good your life is. You know, if things are going on up here, if you're depressed, if, you know, again, it's Robin Williams, another good example. Top of his game, and still, like, it's absolutely right. Yeah, I know, dude. Lecha in chat just said, what? Anthony Bourdain is dead? I know, this all happened yesterday, man. But again, I want to stress to people, suicide is never the right answer, and there are always people, 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, that want to talk to you about this stuff. So literally, they're sitting by the phone right now, and they will be anytime you want to chat. So if that, hopefully it's no one's case in here that can hear me, but just understand, if it ever is, those people exist, and they are there literally for you. So, okay. We're just going to leave it at that.
Can I help you in any way, Mr.
365 days a
wrote
week.
letter from
Yes.
my mother.
That often.
She was
Yeah,
supposed to
Kate
read
Spade
it
too
after-
on Tuesday. It's crazy, man.
After
Yep.
my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
All right, real quick. Some people in chat are bringing up the good point that voluntarily killing yourself should... I said that suicide is never the right choice, but I do need to point out, suicide is never the right choice if it's being done for the wrong reasons. Let me just say that. That's a better way to say it. Because, of course, I'm not going to argue... This is not the place to have a discussion about people with terminal diseases and terrible persistent maladies and stuff like that. This is not the time for that. That's a completely separate thing. What I should have said is suicide for the wrong reasons is never right. And honestly, I don't want to get this stream too heavy, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And we're going to go from there. So, yeah. Anyway, done. It's not the time for that. Not the time. The important thing to know is if the only thing I'm going to say to leave it on this, because I'm not going to discuss it
I
anymore,
have to go now.
is if you or anyone you know suffers from it,
Time with me.
you know what to do. There are hotlines, and do it. And I'm going to leave it right there. Good vibes to everybody. Yes. Good vibes, good vibes. Okay, let's check this guy real quick, and then we're going to go... I think... Do we have many things to do right now? Oh, we got to bring back this dude's knife. Let's do that real quick. He's like right outside. Somewhere? He used to be right over here. There we go.
Hey, Doc.
I have found a gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
Oh, good. Great.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
Of course. The sooner I'm able to leave this damn place, the better.
I'll leave you.
Hey, Tiramisu, what's up, buddy? Okay. Another side quest complete. Let's see what else we've got here. Go to Mortimer Goswick's place. Let's do that first. Bison-tastic, I'm going to kind of end the discussion on it where I did. Don't get me wrong, some people are saying some very interesting things in chat, but we'll talk about it another time. I'm going to focus on the game for a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. Thank you. Let me see about this thing about Redgrave. Where's the thing about Redgrave? Fire and Sun, Personal Vampire Hunters, My Apprentice Tactics, Band of the Dragon. Let's see, Paul Stoll. Well, I do have something about Redgrave. Maybe in here. Where was it? It's not this, is it? No. Hey, Strive, what's up, buddy? Hey, Melius NA, how have you been?
Best turn around if I were you.
Nope. Am I gonna play the new Darkest Dungeon DLC? Probably not, to be honest. I'm kind of Darkest Dungeoned out. Oh, God. Oh! Okay, holy shit, that does a lot of damage. Wowza. Alright, well, there's that. But yeah, no, I couldn't even finish the last Darkest Dungeon DLC. Yeah. I don't know why. It didn't really grab me, man. It was kind of weird because at first I just thought that maybe is that an item? No. When I played Darkest Dungeon again, when the DLC came out, I played through it, and I thought maybe I just didn't want to play the same game again. Oh, I'm gonna work on this guy first. And I couldn't finish the DLC. I just completely lost interest. But then, like, what, a month or two later, the XCOM DLC came out, and holy shit, I destroyed that. Like, the XCOM DLC was amazing, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, there's two. I need more stamina. Big time. Oh, no, no. I mean, I destroyed the XCOM DLC in terms of, I just played it into the ground. I played nothing but XCOM for like 2 weeks. It was awesome. No, I was terrible at it the whole time. That's important. Yeah. Is that a werewolf? We think. I'm not quite sure what those are. We don't know a lot about those werewolf things. We know that they apparently are okay with vampires, which is kind of weird. They do seem to refer to vampires a lot as immortals and not vampires. So maybe it's kind of common knowledge that there's different types of immortals out there, and this is just another type. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember Swansea? Yeah, we're gonna go back to the hospital. We're just bugging out for a second to go up here actually, and do this stuff with Goswick. My dear mother. When you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world because of the crushing weight that existence put upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like Baudelaire's verses have been written... I said that name wrong. So wrong. Verses have been written as an echo of my own heart. When the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid upon the spirit aching for the light, and all the wide horizon's line is hid by a black day sadder than any night. It's as beautiful as it is painful, Mother. I can't suffer it anymore. I don't want you to try to convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable. For I would do it again if any chance you managed to save me once.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
I don't want to do that.
It's locked, all right.
Oh. Vampires create their foul progeny with blood. We all know that. Some of us witness the process even. But what is really going on there? Is it the only way for a vampire to breed? Let's review what we know so far. When willing to create a progeny, a vampire will not bite, but give its blood to drink. Most of the victims die when bitten, but some of them survive and turn into leeches themselves. This only happens when they have assimilated the vampire's blood one way or another. It is not the predator's bite, but its blood that infects the victim, who will turn if she survives the suffering of the metamorphosis. It also seems that a vampire can breed by having intercourse. The vampire mates to produce a child. Sexual intercourse between vampire and human rarely produce any birth, but some of them tried anyway. A vampire gestation is only a few weeks short, and the pain is almost unbearable for the mother. If she is mortal, she will not survive the birth. The vampire comes out of her womb by tearing apart her entrails. If the mother is a blood drinker, it will probably survive and regenerate. The newborn vampire will quickly grow and turn into an adult vampire in only a few months. What the shit, dude? So you're saying we could, like, walk up and talk to a fully grown vampire and they could be, like, less than a year old? Okay. That's some new lore for me. That's pretty metal. That's right, Emerald. I agree. That's pretty metal. Oh, good God. Poor mortal mothers. Oh, my God. Poor mortal mothers. Whew. I tell ya. You go to the doctor because you think you're having some cramps. Oh, no. Hold on tight. This is not going to end well. Yeah. Okay. Aren't born vampires stronger than bitten ones? It didn't mention anything about that, weirdly enough. I would guess so, Space Cat. Yeah, I would guess so. Then they'd be more of like a pure vampire. I mean, no human is going to be fully grown in a few months, you know? At that point, you're a different creature. At what level was I when I fought my first werewolf? I don't remember. It was a little bit through the story.
Step away, sir.
Crush the leech, boy!
Well, that was rude. It does so much damage up close. Cool. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Raptor with the 12 months. Eugene with the 4 years of support, brother. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We also have Ciritus with the 8 months, dude. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, very much looking forward to spending you through with you guys. Faux Hammer Time with the 1,000 cheer. Thank you for that, Faux Hammer Time. And Senpai with the 100. Cool. So instead of 18 years, it's 18 months, right? My lord. Yeah, I guess you could drink it like a year and 2 months or something. I mean, I don't know how that works. But yeah. Everything gets a little bit weird. Appreciate that, guys. What is the balance mechanism for killing people on the street versus district health? I don't think it's related, to be honest. I don't think it's related. It might be a little bit, but like this is a healthy district and there's dudes everywhere. And yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works. I think it's mostly because it gives you little bonuses and stuff if you do the district right, like stores refresh and things of that nature. Yeah. Jonas. Oh, I highly recommend. First of all, thanks for the tip, buddy. Second of all, I highly recommend doing your own playthrough, man. Like this game can be played in a lot of different ways, and I'm sure you would have made choices different from mine already. So yeah, I would say check it out.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother.
Did he try to cut his throat? Is that why it's
for both of
bandaged?
you.
Thank you.
Maybe that's what it is.
Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now please, let me be.
Sad face. 100 shillings. Damn, bro, you were loaded.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable
Oh, maybe
feeling of
hanging.
despair
Oh, it's true.
While
Yeah,
the
could be,
world
could be.
crumbles around you.
Good point.
Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
Whew. Well,
I have to go now, sir.
somebody's a gloomy
Don't
Gus.
hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Dub live, don't you dare. That's not even funny, bruh. It's not even funny. No. Don't even say things like that. It's not cool. Baby Raptor with the new Prime sub and Streak in Zombie with the new Prime sub as well. Welcome both you guys. Thank you. And Erkanikov with the 4 months. Thank you for that, dude. Okay. Before we do this, because I'm going to spend some more XP and we're going to sleep again, but I need to check with the guy out back and see if he has anything to sell us. How do we get to him? I always forget how to get to him. It's back that way. There it is. If he has a good handle part, that will be great. Great. Wait, this isn't where he is. It's the other side.
I hope that might help.
Ah, there he is.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a... Please show. Of course.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so I think it's only Milton who's going to have the parts, which kind of sucks.
It's locked.
We don't have anything new to talk to you about, do we?
More... Good evening.
No.
Goodbye, Mr.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
He was talking, I just ran off like a rude. It's very uncouth of me. Let's talk to this bro before we rest. Oh, there he is. Anything to loot? No. What's up, man?
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I'm sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's got that sideways glance down, right?
So you do know.
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly
Oh my God.
confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Okay, hold on. No, we're not doing this.
I shall.
All right, hold on. Let's try it. Let's try it here.
Yes, my friend.
Oh, much better. Okay, much better.
What can you?
Immersion restored, chat. Immersion restored.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one.
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I'd purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
Because they're all nude and she don't want you to see her naughty bits. About the Great Hunt.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions.
Oh.
Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Bummer. Who betrayed?
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left.
Did he just say
They
precious?
used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Tell me.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's
is that another way to say that word? I've never heard that before.
Return later.
Mal precious. That doesn't sound right.